Over the past 4 seasons, the Iowa Hawkeyes consistently boasted a National Player of the Year contender. First Luka Garza, then Keegan Murray and Chris Murray. However, the upcoming 2023-24 season will be the first time the Hawkeyes will be rolling without any of those ballers on the court, leaving only one guy to plug those gaps: Payton Sandfort. Since his debut with the Hawkeyes, Sandfort has laid the groundwork for his game right from the get-go. During his freshman year, he hinted at the potential he brings to the table. Despite limited playing time of just 10 minutes per game, Sandfort maximized every moment and managed to pull off an average of 5 points and 2 rebounds per game in his rookie year, nailing a decent 36% from beyond the arc on 3 attempts per game. Now, let's fast forward to the 2022-23 season. Sandfort had a bit of a slow start. In the first 14 games, he posted an average of 8 points while shooting 34% from the field and a modest 21% from 3. Given the slump in shooting form, Sandfort got bumped from his starting position, transitioning into Iowa's designated 6th man for the games ahead. Embracing his new role, Sandfort not only regained his shooting touch but also rediscovered his confidence. Over the final 19 games of the season, he showcased his prowess by averaging nearly 12 points per game, boasting an impressive 42% success rate from beyond the arc on nearly 6 attempts per game. Notably, during Big Ten play, Sandfort drained 42 three-pointers. Despite playing only around 20 minutes per game, he maintained a solid average of 10 and 2 points and 4 rebounds, solidifying his status as a bona fide shooter, good enough to earn him the prestigious Big Ten 6th Man of the Year award for the last season. However, the Hawkeyes had a disappointing end to their journey in the NCAA tournament, getting ousted in the first round by the number 9 seeded Auburn Tigers. The tough loss fueled speculations about Sandfort exploring other opportunities, possibly lured by a more lucrative NIL contract at a different school. In the end, Sandfort opted to stick with the Hawkeyes, citing his strong relationship with McCaffrey as the decisive factor in his decision. Now, Iowa's dealing with a major shakeup, losing last season's top scorers Chris Murray and Filip Rebraca. This means the days of relying on players like Luka Garza or the Murray brothers are over, setting up the perfect opportunity for Sandfort to lead the charge for the Hawkeyes this season. Now a junior, Sandfort's the main act for Iowa's offense, and transitioning from the 6th man to the main man hinges heavily on his ability to deliver consistently. Last season, Sandfort had a rough start in Big Ten play, enduring a 0 for 19 shooting slump during Iowa's first 3 conference games, including going 0 for 10 from beyond the arc. But hold up, after that 3rd conference game, Sandfort flipped the script. Homeboy went on a 4-game tear, dropping almost 18 points per game, showcasing his potential as a prolific scorer. Down the line, he reached double figures in 5 of Iowa's last 8 games, signaling his capability as a consistent offensive threat and setting him up for the transition from a supporting role to a central figure in Iowa's offensive game plan. For Sandfort, this season isn't just about personal growth. It's a critical moment for the team's success as Iowa faces an uphill task after losing key players. In response, Iowa has brought in 6 new scholarship players, 4 freshmen and 2 transfers, making Sandfort's role pivotal in an underrated Iowa team determined to exceed expectations. And a major part of his contribution lies in his shooting. While his 34% from beyond the arc last season may raise some eyebrows, a closer look reveals a turnaround. After a slow start, he impressively shot 43% on just under 6 attempts and maintained an 86% free throw accuracy in the final 18 games. Yet Sandfort isn't merely a static catch-and-shoot threat. Tune into an Iowa game and you will see him navigating screens, executing pick-and-pops, and displaying a grab-and-go ability with a pull-up off the dribble in transition. And it appears Sandfort is moving in the right direction. In the season opener, he exploded for 13 points in the first 5 minutes, including 3 three-pointers, ultimately leading the team to victory with 21 points and 9 rebounds. So far, Sandfort has upped his production, averaging 14 points, 8.8 rebounds, and 2.8 assists in 24 minutes per game so far. Now the next step is maintaining that elevated play and pushing it a step further, fully embracing his crucial role for the Hawkeyes. And if there's anyone who can pull it off, it's Sandfort.